Welcome. We survived. We're the other side. So I've just been thinking all day about the strategies for the next few days, this deep winter part of the year. For me, I'm going to be walking in and around this big storm that's coming in. I'm going to be swimming in the sea again in and around the storm. And I'm going to be doing some yoga and sitting beside the fire. So welcome to yoga. We're just going to do half an hour, and the main thing with all the yoga that I teach, or the yoga that you will practice with me, is listen to your body. As you move, allow yourself to be different left to right. Move slowly so that you can hear how your body is reacting to the movement or sensing the movement. And often with my yoga, we'll repeat over and over again a movement. So the first time might be a bit crunchy or gnarly or tight. And then by the third or fourth time, you'll find greater ease. So don't go to the maximum the first time. Really take it easy. Go slowly. Allow your body to warm up and ease into it. So come lie on your back. Come lie down. Knees are bent. Feet are flat on the floor. Oh, I didn't do Facebook. 1 second. So come lie on your back. Just do this now. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Lie on your back and bend your knees. And with your knees bent, just bring your hands to your lower belly. And as you breathe, just allow your breath to really settle into the pelvis, down into the lower back. Great. Facebook is online. Great, cool, come. So you're lying on your back, your knees are bent. And just breathe into your belly. Just connect. There's been a lot going on the last few days, a lot of external, a lot of food, maybe some alcohol, and just let yourself find the deep of your belly again and just breathe into your hands. Every time you inhale, every time you exhale, just really allow the deep of you to be present right now. And by the end of the class, it'll really have changed. So then just begin to sway your knees from side to side. And as I said just a few moments ago, the first time you do this, you might feel a little bit creaky. And as you do it more, you'll become softer, juicier, more connected, or more able to do the movement. So you're just gliding your knees from side to side and feeling how the sides of your belly, the sides of your hips, the lower back is moving right now. Breath is down in your belly. Really a deep sense of flow in the breath. Nice. And then stretch your arms out to the side into a cross and then begin to glide. So drop your both knees down towards the right and then glide the left foot to the right foot, left foot to the right knee, and then up in the direction of the right shoulder. And then come back. And notice how that has intensified the sensations of movement and stretch in your body. Come to the other side. So dropping down to the left. And then glide your right knee up towards the left shoulder. So just gliding from one side to the other side. Be with the sensations of your body. Just hearing the rib cage, the deep hip, the buttock, the thigh as you move. Really be in this moment in your body, valuing the sensations that you feel. Nice. Come all the way back to center. From here, squeeze your right knee up onto your chest, hug it in. Really squeezing it down onto your chest. Nice. And then squeeze the left knee in, hugging it in, pulling it down. Nice. Back to the front. First leg, right leg pulls in. And lowers down. And then left leg pulls in. And lowers down. Nice. Both knees. So lift both feet off the floor and squeeze both knees towards you. And then tap both toes to the floor. Squeeze both knees up towards you, hugging them in. And then both toes to the floor. One more time. Both knees towards you, hug them deeply in, and then just rock from side to side. You can have your elbows stabilized into the floor as you rock from side to side. You have a sense of how your spine is taking this twist, the sides of your waist. You're keeping your shoulders steady on the floor, and you're not forcing your body into any shape that doesn't feel like wellness. You're allowing yourself to feel the shape of your wellness rather than force your body into the shape that you think you should be in. So feel the shape. Don't think the shape. And for me, there's always a difference between one side and the other. So I can always go deeper to the left than I can to the right. And I just allow myself to be different, one side to the other. And then just roll. And as you roll, feel, sense, connect. Just feel the sacrum moving. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Stretch both feet up towards the ceiling. Just wiggle your toes, moving your feet. Roll a little bit into your ankles. And just feel like feet. How are your feet doing right now? Nice. Bend the right knee down onto your chest and then lower the left leg down until it floats just above the floor. And just feel the front of that left thigh as you lengthen into it. And pull the right knee deeper and deeper towards you. Nice. Change. Stretch the left leg straight up towards the ceiling. Stretch the right leg up and bend your left knee down and lower the right leg down until it floats just above the floor. And then up. So change from side to side. Bend your right knee. Lower the left leg down. Listening deeply in your body. Stretching up. Both legs up. Bend the left knee. Lower the right leg down. How awesome. Great. Stretch both legs up. And then bend both knees and roll over onto your side and come into your cat position. I'm just going to change the lighting. So coming into your cat pose. There. Nice. So coming into your cat pose, your hands are underneath your shoulders, your knees are underneath your hips. And then just rounding your back and looking towards your navel. Arching your back, lift your chest, look forward. Wow, the wind is howling here. Rounding your back, looking towards your navel, arching and looking forward. One more time, rounding your back and arching your back. Nice. So lifting back into your downward dog. So tuck your toes under and stretch through your legs, pushing your hands into the floor and just feel the whole of you. And those of you who do the morning classes with me, I think it's around 4 days, 5 days since we did a morning class. Feels like so long ago. I can feel how my body is changing because I'm not doing the class every morning. So maybe for you, maybe notice how you feel different now than when you do the class every morning with me. Just notice that. And then just bend one knee, bend the other knee. Allow ease and softness into the lower back. Bending one knee, bending the other. Bend both knees and stretch both legs. One more time. Bend both knees and stretch both legs. Nice. Drop both knees to the floor. And then take your right hand and bring your fist to the floor and pull your right elbow back like a lawnmower. So lawnmower is where your elbow is pulled back towards the ceiling and your fist is resting just beside your chest. And then reach your right hand underneath your left armpit and bring your right shoulder down in the direction of the floor. And then gliding back up, pull the right elbow back up behind you, lawnmower. And then glide your right hand underneath the left armpit, bringing your shoulder to the floor. One last time. Gliding, pulling back, right elbow pulls back. And then sliding your right hand under, bring your right shoulder to the floor. Nice. Come all the way back up to center, both hands to the floor. Other side. Left fist to the floor, pull your elbow back, lawnmower. And then glide with your left hand underneath your shoulder till your left shoulder lands on the floor. I just started. Oh, my computer, something's talking. 1 second. That's so weird. Sorry, my computer's talking to me. Stop. Stop, guys. What are you doing? Sorry about that. So random. Great to see we're on the left side. Left shoulder down. And then pulling back. And all the way back. And then left shoulder under. And then coming back and coming into lawnmower. Nice. Both hands to the floor and just do a shoulder shrug. So squeeze your shoulders back and then push your shoulders forward. Squeeze your shoulders back and then push your shoulders forward. Great. One more time. Squeeze your shoulders back. Push your shoulders forward. Turn your toes under, stretch back into your downward dog, and then walk your feet forward and walk your hands back and slowly roll all the way up to stand. Nice. So bring in your hands to your hips, just roll out through your hips. That was my other computer. It just turned on, it seems. And just rolling through your hips. And then roll in the other direction. Just feel that through the hips, through the belly, through the shoulders. Nice. So come stand to the front of your mat. So we're going to do 2 different standing poses. So standing back with your right leg. So standing back with your right leg. So your right foot is directly behind your left foot. And then bring your right hand to your right hip and slide your left hand down your left leg. So you're sliding down. Nice. And then bring your fingers to the front of the right shoulder and reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Nice. So now you're going to slide up the left thigh and reach your right hand as high as you can. Really feel the pull of your hand up towards the ceiling. And then slide down the left leg. Down, gliding. Nice. Sliding up, reaching strongly up towards the ceiling, really pushing down into your feet to find that length. And then sliding down along that left leg. One last time. Gliding up, reaching really tall. And then gliding all the way down, gliding down that left leg. Nice. Coming up, bring your right hand to your hip, bend your left knee, and bring your left thigh, left forearm to rest on your left thigh. Nice. And really deepen your front knee bend. And just feel that sense of your thigh is strong, your foot is steady on the floor, your shoulders moving backwards. Bring your fingers to the front of the right shoulder and reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Nice. And then from here, reach your right hand up and then lower it down and stretch the left arm up towards the ceiling. Keep your left knee bent. And then swing from side to side. So left elbow down, reach your right arm over your ear. Keep your left knee bent as you swing your left arm back and reach it up and look up. One more time. Left elbow comes down, right arm over, reaching long through the right side of your body. And then glide your left hand up. Keep your left knee bent as you reach up and look up. Nice. Straighten your left leg. And then step forward in 2 little hops, step all the way forward. Nice. So the other side. So standing to the front of your mat and then step your left foot back. So left foot back, there are 3 foot back between your feet. Bring your left hand to your left hip and slide your right hand down your right leg. Really feel the length through the hip as you do that. Fingers to the front of the left shoulder and then pull your elbow and shoulders back and then extend your hand up towards the ceiling. So now we'll glide. Sliding up the right thigh, reach the left hand strongly up towards the ceiling. And then sliding down, hand descends down in the direction of the foot. Sliding up, reaching up, gliding down. Nice. One more time. Gliding up. Really feel the length of the whole left side of your body as you reach. And then gliding down, hand comes down. Nice. Bring your left hand to your hip. Bend your right knee and bring your forearm to rest onto your right knee. Bend your front knee a little bit more. Nice. Reach the left hand up and then over your ear so you're long through the left side of your body. Keep your right knee bent and begin to windmill your arms. So reach the right hand up and lean back. Left hand glides down the left leg. And then glide your right elbow down. Reach your left arm over your ear. And again, left hand, left thigh, right hand up, reaching up. And then right elbow down, left arm over your ear. One last time. Glide up with your right arm, really leaning back, front knee is bent. And then coming all the way down. From here, turn both toes towards the side of your mat where your toes are facing. The right side of your mat. Then bring both hands to the floor. And then just bend one knee, straighten your leg, and bend one knee, straighten the other leg. So just feel the deep of your pelvis, your thighs, your feet, as you glide from one side to the other side. Nice. Walk your feet a little bit closer, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, until your feet are maybe a foot apart. And then just sway, bending one knee, bending the other knee, bending one knee, and bending the other knee. Nice. So then come sit on your mat. And have the soles of your feet together and your knees apart. So in my classes, there's some movements that are very typical for what I do, and we have names for them. So this is clamshells. So bring your hands behind you. So we're going to do 4 different levels of this. So hands behind you is the first level. And then close both knees over. So draw the left knee over to your right. So clamshell on the right. Bring the soles of your feet together. Your knees are wide. Clamshell to the left. Bring your right knee over. And just do that again. Clamshell to the right. And then clamshell to the left. Nice. So to make it a little bit harder, sit more upright. So bring the soles of your feet together. Now your hands are either side of your thighs or either side of your knees. And then clamshell right. And then clamshell left. If that feels strong enough, stay there. Or lift your hands off the floor. So remember, don't go too far. Don't stay within your range. Hands off the floor, perhaps. Clamshell right. Clamshell left. If that felt strong enough, stay there, repeating that, or reach your arms up towards the ceiling. I even like interlocking my fingers. And then clamshell right. And clamshell left. So do that again, one more time each side, whatever level feels right for you. Clamshell right. And clamshell left. How awesome. Great. So give yourself some space. So bring your feet a little bit out forward again. Have your feet wider than your mat. So this thing is called zigzag. So drop both knees down towards the right. And then turn your chest and look at the wall behind you. Your right hand is on the floor and your left hand is resting on your right knee. And really feel the length of your spine. Now, just come back to center. And then turn in the other direction. Drop both knees down to the left. And turn and look over your left shoulder. Left hand's on the floor. Right hand is on your left knee. And then back to center. One more time each side. Drop your knees down to the right. Spiral all the way around until you're looking over your right shoulder behind you. Coming back up to center. And then down to the left and look all the way over to look behind you. Nice. And back to center. How cool. Stretch both legs long in front of you. So the next movement is called sandwich. So bend your right knee and bring your foot so that it's around 12 inches out from your left thigh. Bring your left hand to the floor. So I'm leaning a little bit towards the left and my right foot is standing firmly on the floor. And then take your right hand and reach it forward towards the left foot. Okay, and then come back. And then next time you do this movement, we're going to bend our knees. So turn your baby toes towards the floor on the left, and then bend your knee so that your left foot is resting on the floor and your leg, the side of your calf, is also resting. And now reach your right hand forward again to where your foot was, which is out forward, which is where the sandwich is in the picnic. Nice, come back. So sandwich legs straight, straighten your left leg, reach forward. Nice. Bend your left knee, sandwich knee bent, reaching forward. Nice, one more time each. Sandwich legs straight, reaching forward. And then sandwich knee bent, reaching forward. Nice, other side. Both legs straight. Bend your left knee, bring it up, have around 12 inches between your foot and your thigh. Bring your right hand to the floor. You're leaning over towards the right. Take your left hand, dive it forward towards your right foot, drop your head down. Come back, and then turn the baby toe of your right foot down, and then bend your knee so that your calf is resting on the floor. And then reach your left hand forward again. Head comes down. So sandwich legs straight. Reach for the sandwich in the picnic. And then sandwich knee bent. Reach for the sandwich in the picnic. Nice, one more time. Sandwich legs straight. Sandwich knee bent. Nice. So have your feet so they're, soles of your feet are still facing towards each other again, but there's a bigger space between your feet. There's around 6 inches between your feet so that you can travel from sandwich on the right side to sandwich on the left side. Okay, so we're just rocking your bum over towards the left, and that way your left thigh falls down, and then towards the right, so your right thigh falls down. Just feel that. You're rocking one way and then the other way. Cool. So next movement is called cake. It's because we're reaching forward for a cake, but sandwich might be strong enough for you. Cake is with 2 hands. So 2 hands forward, reaching forward. Or you can bring your left hand behind you if your left knee is down and reach forward into sandwich. So just see either sandwich or cake. And if you're in cake, maybe try and lift your bum a little bit off the floor so you travel a little bit forward. And just feel that. How do you connect into the strength of your legs and the way your spine and belly and hips work? One more time each side. Really hear it. Hear the interconnectedness of your body. How amazing. So come lie on the floor. So knees are bent. Hold on to your knees and begin to roll back. And then just let your feet lift as you roll. And then let your feet land on the floor. So I don't know about you, but the carbohydrate-induced fog that happened this morning, I was doing some abs and they seemed like they were really, they just helped me map my body again in a really nice way. So we're just going to do some basic abs just to connect into this area here and just define sensations again. So lift both feet off the floor and have your knees directly over your thighs, over your hips, and bring your hands to rest on the floor. No, on your knees. Sorry, the dog jumped off the cachloven and I saw him. So hands on your knees, and then push your knees into your hands and your hands into your knees, and then just feel the sense of connection down into your belly and deepen your breath. And just feeling the sense of tone and texture that happens when we push our knees into our hands and we push our hands into our knees. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Maybe pull your lower back a little bit into the floor. Nice. And then left side, let your left toes with your knee bent travel to the floor and let your left arm travel at a 45-degree angle. So they're only traveling a little bit. And then come back up to center. And then the other side, right toes touch the floor, right arm to a 45-degree, and then come back up. If that felt strong enough, stay there, or stretching out through the left side to whatever degree feels like comfort for you. Could be where your knee is still bent, your elbow is still bent, or they could be straight. And then come back up. Right side, stretching out. And coming all the way back up. So just travel. And only go as far as feels like wellness. So all these movements are progressive. The more we do them, the more we start to really deepen into our ability. But going too far isn't what we're doing. So we're really slowly, steadily mapping more and more wellness into our bodies, more and more sensations, and more ability to hear our body. Nice. Come all the way back to center. Squeeze your knees towards you and just rock from side to side. Nice. Squeeze the right knee up towards you. Stretch the left leg long. And change. Draw the left knee up towards you. Stretch the right leg long. The wind has really picked up here. It's amazing. And the rain is really starting to gust and blow and howl a bit outside. Nice. And then squeeze both knees up towards you. Bring the soles of your feet together and your knees slightly apart. And then cross your wrists over each other and hold on to your opposite ankle. So your feet, they're being pulled towards your belly and your knees are wide. And just breathe into your belly. Just notice the sense of your shoulders on the floor, your spine resting where it is. Nice. And then just rock from side to side. If having your wrists crossed is not comfortable, then you can just hold on to your single right ankle, holds on to the right hand, holds on to the right ankle, and left hand holds on to the left ankle, or crossing your ankles over, or holding on to a uni foot, so having your fingers interlocked. And just rock from side to side. Nice. So release your feet. Bring your arms long beside you and push your fingertips into the floor. And then slowly, if you feel like this is too strong, then just lower one foot and then the other down to the floor until your baby toes tap the floor. And then come back up and just draw your shoulders up towards your knees, shoulders. Draw your knees up towards your shoulders with the soles of your feet touching. Lower your baby toes down until they tap the floor. And then draw your knees up towards your shoulders. Nice. One more time. Just lowering down. And this time you land. Let the baby toe edge of your feet land and let your knees drop wide. Hands rest on your lower belly and just breathe your breath down into your belly. Really fill and sink and drop, connecting. Wonderful. So stabilize your elbows into the floor. We're going to do just a few clamshells from side to side here. So draw your left knee over towards the right side and squeeze your left knee down towards the right knee. And then come back to center. Soles your feet together, knees apart. And then clamshell to the left. So squeeze your right knee down. And then coming back and really enjoy the journey. So there's something about the traveling and then the final squeezing movement of my knee down towards the other knee that really gives me a wonderful sense of length through the side of my belly and my hip. Just feel that. How do you really squeeze your knees together and hear how your spine is responding to this? One more time each side. Nice. And then come to center. Have your knees bent or your legs straight as you wish. And just come to rest. So just resting, hands on your belly. Just let your breath drop deeply down. Noticing the back of your head on the floor, the back of your shoulders, the length of your spine, and the way your bum and your pelvis rest on the floor. If your knees are bent, then you'll feel the soles of your feet. If your legs are straight, then the backs of your thighs, your calves, and your heels. And the backs of your arms, If your hands are on your belly, then you'll feel your hands in your belly. Or if your arms are long beside you, then you'll feel your palms or your knuckles resting on the floor. Really let yourself settle and soften. Find the deepest, slowest place within you. Nice, guys. So if you're just resting at home, you can stay there for another little bit longer, or you can slowly begin to move. There's up on YouTube and even on Facebook, there's a massive library of 20-minute classes. So over the next few days, maybe do some classes. Keep yourself moving, keep connecting, keep returning to the home in the deep of you. 1st of January, we start flow, which is really exciting. I'm very excited about that. And I'm looking forward to moving 20 minutes every day. And it should be really exciting. 28 days of 20 minutes of flow. It's going to focus on breath and how the spine moves. So great. Enjoy, guys. And I will see you all the 1st of January. If not, I will see some of you on the beach in the hurricane. And lovely. Yeah, be well. And thanks for joining me. So beautiful.